Guess we're playing some Build Island today. Story time. Well, actually though. Let me turn my music down. Story time. So, yeah, I came to this game today. It looks pretty cool, and it's kind of like this game I used to play, which is what I'm going to talk about. Have you ever heard of The Chosen One? Yeah. You probably did at some point. And I joined the game today, and oh, how the mighty have fallen. The game used to be so insanely fun. I'd just go around, I'd build a bunch of stuff. Like, I'd build houses. One time we even sold some houses, which is pretty fun. And I even, at one point, I had like a phase of this game. I met some friends. We went to my private server where Build saved. We built this massive palace. And I was listening to, okay, this part's kind of funny. Kind of. I was listening to the, I forget what it's called. Captain Sparkle's Viva La Vida remix. I used to rule world. Chunks would slowed when I gave the word, or something like, it goes like that. I used to listen to that while I played it, and we'd build all these things, and it was really fun. Man, I am not good at commentating. Anyway, I'll keep going. So, we just kept building this palace. We kept building and building, and it got so cool. It's like this, it was huge. It was a massive palace. And eventually, we were onto like the outside. We lived in like a little town around the palace. The palace was half the map. Well, you have a little town out there, so it's kind of like a castle, but with no walls. Kinda, you know what I mean? But then we ran into an issue. Our parts were like not saved for some reason, which is really sad because we were having a lot of fun. And that's when the phase kind of faded. Which was like last month or last year in like August-ish, or wait, was it was it 2 years ago? No, I don't think so. Was it? I don't know. Anyway, that's when the phase kind of faded, and all these months later. And also, okay, before I say this though, I've played this game, and when it like came out before the detail block, it was a bunch of big blocky blocks, I guess, and that was about it. You could paint them, you could make them into glass, but I loved the game because it was pure. There were no griefers. Then there came along Enlighten and all the other stuff. I don't remember the order of the updates, but slowly the game advanced, and I was loving this. It was so awesome. We could do some more detailed builds. We could put images on stuff at one point, and it was just awesome. Again, my commentary is not phenomenal today. Anyway, yeah, it was fun, and that phase is around the time I stopped playing for a really long time. And another reason was there were some griefers that were starting to pop up. It wasn't terrible, but it was pretty annoying because they mostly used exploits, and they would like spam delete your entire build. It was fine. It was like every so many servers. But the thing, I joined back today and a couple other times every now and then. And it was kind of like watching the fall of Rome. Well, maybe not. I haven't read about Rome yet, really. But slowly, everything just started falling apart. Griefers started showing up more. They would just come out of somewhere. What am I talking about? My brain just I'm kind of in like flow state right now. Well, I wouldn't say that. But my brain just kind of turns off and I just start spitting random words to try and come up with a sentence. Anyway. So, because I'm building this live. This is live commentary, which is why it's probably not going to be the best. Anyway. Because, like, I'm 25, like, I'm using some percent of my brain to build and some of it to talk. And those two, like, trying to work together at the same time is a little bit difficult. Kind of like when you're thinking of something, and then you say what you're thinking of instead of what you were going to say. If you know what I mean. Anyway. Again, it was kind of like the fall of Rome. Slowly, more and more hackers joined. They came out of nowhere. They just started appearing so much more frequently, to the point where the game was unplayable. And it was kind of sad. I really loved this game. Or that game. I would play it almost every day after school. It would be so much fun. And now it's just kind of done. It's just the shell of its former self. Because when I play today, a lot of the time, the building tool is glitched, or there's a bunch of hackers. It just makes me sad. Not in like in 2019, but had an... Let me adjust this. In 2019, but had a Gen Z childhood. Not like that, but it was just kind of, because I loved the game. I'd play it, like I said, every day after school. So I would like build some awesome things, like a castle or something. Which makes me kind of sad, which is why I've kind of migrated to this game now. Because I've really gotten that building phase back on, but not like a build-a-boat phase, which I do sometimes. Yeah. So, when I look at it today, it's done. Again, like I said, there's hackers, there's like the B kit the building tool, which is what that is. It doesn't even work half the time. It's just, again, the shell of its former self, which is quite sad. It's a game I really dearly enjoyed. And now when I go back into that server that I quit a while ago, I look across all our builds, and this part makes me the most sad. I'm not even really sad about it. But it makes me the most. I walk into the palace. The first floor is almost, I think it's pretty complete. But I walk in there, I look at all the empty halls that used to be filled with laughter. And are building and talking about what we're going to build next. Which sounds really sad, but it's really not. It's just kind of dramatic for the video. But I walk upstairs and I see these huge paintings of us. 2 gems on the floor. I remember us making the gems and we were going to do something with them later, but I forgot what we were going to do with those. And then I kind of climb up. I already went up the stairs. Because there was one floor and there was 2 floors above it, but it was 1 floor because we were just using it really tall. If that makes sense. But you look at our huge paintings of what avatars we used at that time. I look at my friends list. They're I don't know where one of them went. They just kind of disappeared. His name was like I think, what we called him. And there was the other guy, Mr. Sweet. Yeah, his avatar is way different now. Mine is too. Well, I'm rocking badge right now because I was doing something earlier. I'm not using my usual avatar. I look at those and I remember, because there's a bunch of chandeliers on the roof too. I remember one time when we were working up here, we were like planning like a huge, like big bouncy bed. I don't know why. It was just the most random thing. Something random and funny inside of a huge, cool castle. That sounds like a fun thing to do, you know? So that's what we were planning, but we never got to it. So it's just kind of sad. There's just big empty space where we were planning stuff. Again, not that sad, but as sad as it gets. And now that I think about it, I think, because one of my friends was talking about like the build cap. And we were like not sure if we hit it or if you were glitching because of that thing we were talking about earlier. About the... What was it? Drawing a blank. Oh yeah, the builds were like not saving. Yeah, we weren't sure if it was like a cap or something. I wasn't sure because I can just do this. Anyway, we weren't sure if it was the cap or what, because I'm pretty sure there is a cap. So we were just kind of bummed about that, but now okay. I'm gonna go take a bathroom break because I am talking nonsense right now. I will, be back after that. My brain isn't braining. Ah. Okay, I'm pretty sure where I was at, or at least somewhere close to. I was listening to the Viva La Vida version of, or the remixed version, Captain Sparkle's Viva La Vida thing. Listening to that, and then when I was recently looking at the castle, I was just kind of thinking of that song, and I was just kind of thinking of how this place did fall like Rome. Because when I heard the song, I thought of like Rome, or not Rome, but I thought of like a great castle, and we were like getting attacked there, and we had to flee, because that's what the king does in the thing. Never a bow in hand, that was when I ruled the land. Yeah, I was thinking of that, and now that I look at it, I kind of did. It did kind of fall apart. I knew the phase would end eventually, but not so soon. I need to find looking for like a glass door or something. Turn up the what? I don't think you guys want to hear me sing this poorly, so I will start talking. Yeah, I kind of fell off on that thought of my flow state just completely left. How do I get glass? Glass block clear. Yeah, you think. You think glass is clear. But I selected glass. Anyway. If anybody asks, it's for so the door's open. Okay, I really need to get going about talking. I'm probably just gonna skip most of the parts up until now because I have not been talking at all. Okay. Let's get this going. And I'm just gonna go back to where I was on Hexagon Force.
Alright guys, I'm here with Charlie McAvoy, and Charlie McAvoy.
Maybe let's do Billie Jean. Alright, I'm gonna skip up until here. We're gonna skip up until here. Okay. So. Yeah, that's all that's really been on my mind for now. Maybe I could talk about school. So, how's your guys' school been going? I'd like to know in the comments. I know you're out for summer, but how was your year? Mine was alright. I'll talk about it, yeah. I'm comfortable with that. Man, I didn't even realize. Last night I had a dream. I'll explain the story to you guys. So basically, it was near the end of the year. You guys know autistic and sped kids, right? So I had one of those in my class, and well, he wasn't in my class. He was in my friend's class. He was explaining to me this, but I really could hear it. So, do you guys know what? Dang, I forget what it's called. Because it's been a while since I've said it. It was... I'm trying to blank for the 15th freaking time. Okay. I don't know what it's called, but it's a period during where. It's a period where you just do the school tracks what subjects everyone struggles on the most, and we just do that. So it's like a period of just what everyone's struggling on the most. So we were there, and my friend was in his. It's win time. Yes, that's what it's called. Okay, so it's called win time. It is not winning, and I'm not smiling, so I'm not gonna win any smile in there. Anyways, so basically, he was tweaks out when he doesn't get what he wants. Sometimes the school did a better job than my last school. They just kind of let him tweak out. So we were just kind of doing our math stuff. I think it was Friday. I think. I probably should stop commenting on my really bad commentary because it's getting redundant. But I think we do reading on Fridays, and we were just kind of. I didn't really hear anything, and I'm surprised I didn't. We were just chilling down there. It was actually a really fun period because sometimes we get to move around the room. And I'd sit under this desk, and if you looked under, it would look like I'm reading, but I'm actually taking a power nap. Kinda. Yeah, it was low-key awesome. But anyway, yes, when I got up to, I went to, I think it was PE, yeah, because it's Friday. So we were in PE, and yeah, it's pretty normal. I had a really fun day there, as always. If you hate PE, screw you. Okay, I'm joking, but come on, what's not to like about it? Yeah, it was pretty normal. And then my friend told me how this kid crashed out. I was like, oh dang, that happened a while ago. And I go up to science, and they're talking about it because it hadn't stopped. It had been well over an hour. And I was surprised, obviously, by that. So, the teacher was playing music, so you wouldn't hear it as much. But I could still hear, "Rawr!" I'm not gonna actually scream because my parents are sleeping. But, you know what I mean. So, that's going on. I cannot focus. Then we get to leave, and yeah, I had a story to write home about. I call this the files, but not those files. Get out! The files for this guy. If I've already said his name, I'm probably gonna bleep it out because I'm not that kind of person. Because what really got me thinking about it is my science teacher said don't judge someone in their worst moments. So I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna blur out or bleep out, I guess, his name if I already said it. That's why I'm not saying his name for the files, I call them. Just imagine the blank files and their name there. Anyways, yeah, at my recess once, I was just out there at recess. This is around COVID-ish. We were in lockdown. It wasn't lockdown. It was shortly after lockdown, to that point where you're allowed to take masks off outside. So I was relieved to be out there. I think this was the time. Maybe it was later. I don't remember. Might have been after. Maybe I'm misremembering. But we were just chilling out there because everyone used to be together at recess, and ever since COVID started, it hadn't been. So I saw the other class come out. I'm like, yo, let's go! Get the other class out here. Because one of my best friends was in there. So, I asked, why are you guys out here? And I look over at the window. And this guy has his shoe off, picking the window. I don't need any more answers. So, yeah. And apparently, it's because he couldn't play math games for 5 minutes. Yeah, this is like one of the least crazy of his interactions, which is saying something. But again, I won't say his name because he has I don't know if it's autism or not, but not his fault. Maybe his parents' fault. I don't know. Again, I'm not going to judge. That's not my job to do. So, well, I was pretty stoked about that though, because I got to play with my best friends. We were hanging out, playing games, and it was probably one of the best recesses that I had in a while, if I remember correctly. Anyways, keeping going on the file. I said his name. Okay. Okay. Again, I probably just heard the bleep. Not gonna say his name in the video. Don't judge someone in their worst moments. That's what my science teacher says. And you should probably do that too. Otherwise, you're probably a mean person. I'm kidding. Again, but you should do that. Because everyone has their moments. Okay, I'm probably just gonna stop and I'm looking in here. Cause I'm like trying to look for an item, and my brain's like scanning all this, and it's just like my brain's like, yeah. Let's say something random. So that's not very good. But this is what I need. I wonder if there's barriers in this game. I'll look for that. There's glass. Okay. Let me continue going. I think this will work for like our little windows here. How do I... Can you not stack these? Odd. So, yeah. I think I'll go over some smaller incidents before I go over this big one that I'm a little kind of excited to talk about. Because I think it's a really interesting one. That I'm kind of... It is his fault, if I'm being honest. But, again, more on that later. So, let me think. Okay, this isn't really this isn't like a one-time thing. This is like it kind of happens every now and then. So at recess we play games sometimes, and he wants to join, and he doesn't really follow the rules sometimes, and he just he doesn't have problems with us, but he's just kind of annoying because he'll break the rules and say no. But again, not his fault. So, this is awesome. Let's just kind of kind of defeats the purpose. And make this. Oh, you can't? Okay. I'm pretty sure I can move this if I'm still looking for it. Yeah. Okay, no one can get through that. Anyways, sorry I keep pausing. My brain can't do this. I've never done this before. So maybe next time I'll be better. And that's improvement. Okay. So yeah, he's kind of annoying in games sometimes. I don't think there's any other encounters besides this one that I can think of off the top of my head. Let me set the scene. It's recess. Okay, I'm not gonna do a dramatic voice. But it was pretty crazy. I was shocked this happened. So let's get into it. So we're kinda my third grade teacher, he was cool. I'm not even gonna lie. He was gangster. We did whenever we had inside recess, usually it'd be like lame. You get to play this like some Legos or something. Actually, I could play Geometry Dash. I used to be terrible back then. I beat Clutterfunk and Electroman Adventures now. Looking back at that makes you a little bit surprised, but continuing with the story. I mean, yeah, Geometry Dash was fun, but I was never good at it at the time. Because indoor would be so infrequent that I'd never get practice much. But I do a lot now. So, my teacher, Mr. Brigano, W teacher, he's a really good teacher in general. Besides just being cool. But yeah, we do this inside recess thing. It wasn't lame. We go to the gym and play things like dodgeball, which some little wimps at my school will cry when they lose the game, which is really sad because that means you can't play a lot of games. And also we couldn't play things like dodgeball for some stupid reason, even though I love that game. So when we got to play dodgeball, I was locked in and I was having tons of fun. Which, this incident made me really, really angry. I would say really angry, but made me disappointed and kind of sad because this was, again, very infrequent. We were out in the... Let me edit this real quick. I'm just going to set this code to 58223. Actually, something I can remember. My old computer password, believe it or not. Not anymore, thankfully. Otherwise I'd be leaking my password. Okay. So we were going out to go to the gym, and okay, and the kid hadn't done his work. So he's like, so my teacher said you can't play the game. He's like, no. So they're just like, okay. We just started playing the game, and then let me just punch in this code real quick. Okay, and they joined in, and the Mr. Brigano was like, okay, you can't do that. It's like, no. So he's like, okay, we have to go back to the classroom. Which, okay, it would have been annoying enough. But he's like, I want to play. Or something. This was a long time ago. 3 years ago-ish. So, he was like, no. But he wanted to play the game. So, he just kind of got angry. So he had to, go back to the classroom quickly. Or else, he probably would have attacked someone. So we go back to our classroom, and he's like, you can hear him screaming outside the door. He's trying to get in, and he's like attacking the door. And then he goes to... We hear him stop for a second. We're like, oh, thankfully he's gone. And then we, I don't know. I didn't hear anything. I heard someone say, go! And I looked over. I'm really gonna make this hard for my editing self. And we see the kid. He's like in between this person's legs, like holding him back. He's like on the ground trying to crawl through. It was like with the other teacher. What he done? He stopped attacking our door, ran to the other classroom, got inside, and ran to this. Okay. Let me explain something. So I'll just get this, for example. I'll do the thing again. Okay, this is a really basic example, but so where these windows are is where our door was, and it was closed. It was locked, so he couldn't get in. So he ran over to this classroom. Their door was open. It wasn't open, but it was unlocked. And in between the classrooms, there's this little secret door, is what they call it. They call it the portal. I don't know why. It was kind of... Okay. No. That creates a very inappropriate shape. Let's get rid of that. Anywho. Yeah. So we all ran back to, I think it was the gym, and then we played normally, I think. Man, I really can't remember. It was such a long time ago. Long before time had a name. Okay, it wasn't that long ago. But, again, it's still fuzzy in my brain. So I don't quite remember all the details. Yeah, that's a lot of the file stories. But we'll call it. That's mostly it. I don't really know what else I'll talk about. Let me think for a minute. I don't know what else you guys would be interested in for me to like talk about. Maybe school. Maybe something else about school. I don't know. I think the files are pretty interesting. I am gonna sound so weird when I sound weird already. I'm gonna sound like I'm crazy or something. Or I'm like a weirdo talking about the files. But it's a different kind of file. Like, it's a log of all the incidents from this kid. Okay? I'm not the person. Okay? Anyways. So, I don't really know what to talk about. I'll probably just talk about, like, maybe some school. I don't know. There's not a lot I can think about. Well, there's a lot to think about. My brain isn't even on right now, apparently. Turn this down a little bit. I'll turn it on dash. I need some more energy. I'm freaking...
What do I do?
Sorry. But, anyway, yeah, that's, the fun stuff for me. Now, I think I'll make the canteen, or I don't even know what this is called. It's just a little breakfast area. Yeah. I don't know why I said that twice in a row. So, that's all for the files, though. And his name starts with an E. I can't even say that letter and then files. I don't know if I'll get in trouble for saying that. I hope not. YouTube, make sure you watch the whole video before, or you listen to me before you take my video down. I swear, man. So that's all I can really think of off the top of my head. But I still got like 30 minutes, so I'll figure something out. I will build a little grass thing. sometimes I just think of that laughability clip where he says he's doing a Dead Rails video. And he's like, and Macho chose the minor class. M-I-N-E-R. I'm not that kind of YouTuber. And that just makes me kind of laugh sometimes. I mean, I'd say that's kind of more of a Minecraft YouTuber, not a Roblox YouTuber. Okay. How's your guys' days been going? I'd like to know in the comments, though. And thanks for watching up to this point. I'm surprised, because a lot of people that watch my channel, well, not that these people are specifically from my channel. Not that my channel viewers are dumb. But, like, this is gonna sound real offensive. It's not meant to be. It's just kind of kids these days. Like me. Low attention span. Either you really like building, or you're putting this on in the background. If I were you, I'd put this on in the background and just kind of listen to the stories. It's an amazing way to like get stuff done. Because all the time, I'm just kind of like really bored when I start doing something, and I'll put like Joe Bart on in the background, and that'll get my brain kind of going good. I don't know. It just gets me locked in a little more. Makes me able to focus on what I'm trying to do instead of just we're gonna go doom scroll for 10 minutes, then forget what I was supposed to do. Yeah, that's not a good thing, cause you're very unproductive, per se. I think I'll make my own table.
Geometry dash.
Anyways, so give me like a minute to think of what to talk about. I'm not a guy that just kind of has things off the top of his head. I think for a minute and I'm like, every now and then though I have something that I'd really like to talk about. I'm just like, ooh, I really want to talk about this.
Geometry dash.
Oh, what's you guys some of your favorite Roblox games? Just curious. Some of mine, one of mine would probably be Build-A-Boat. I think I'll just talk about Build-A-Boat for now. Might not sound interesting, but I'm actually pretty good at building in the game, as I'll tell you. So, mostly, I just build like little spontaneous things when I get like a little phase going. I'm just like, ooh, I want to go build this and build a boat. And I just do it kind of for fun. I'm not like one of those people that spends hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours building some huge building. Although I will spend hours on something. If it's I usually do it for a purpose. Like, maybe I'll get a cool finished product, or I'll get like something out of it. I don't know. I just generally build it because it sounds cool to build. I can have fun with my friends doing something. Anything kind of like that. And also, unlike those a lot of other builds, or I'm in the chair. Excuse me. Meow. Am I lagging? Did I crash?
Geometry Dash.
I'm gonna reset. I think I might be good. What on earth just happened? I think I might be lagging some. Anyways. Buildable, that's right. So, yeah, it's just kind of a thing I sometimes do whenever I'm feeling in that mood to go build something cool. So, some of my favorite builds, I've showcased most of them before. I like the Aurora build from Subnautica. You ever played that game? You know, it's like a really big, super cool spaceship. So I was like, why not build that and build a boat? Spoiler alert, it cost me a lot of money, a lot of time, and, yeah. That's most of it. Huh. It was, I'd say it's worth it. If I showed you, if you look at my channel, I actually have a video showcasing it. I would say it's... No, not again. Wait, does that mean you get permanently stuck in this if you sit down? No? Weird. At least whenever I'm building, and then I sit down when I build the table. That's probably it.
Geometry Dash.
Yeah, I build kind of spontaneous things. I don't really know what else to talk about. I do sometimes build like a Minecraft building, so no. I like that because it's really satisfying when you blow it up, and it's also really satisfying to build, and it's not really super hard. Pretty simple. So I do that sometimes, and mostly it's not. I don't really show people sometimes. Except for YouTube, that I do a lot more. But I just kind of build it for fun, you know, have something cool. Maybe I have like some friends over or playing Roblox with them, and I just kind of pull that out. Ooh, I got an idea for another topic I could talk about, because I don't think anybody wants to listen to me rambling about Build Boat for 10 more minutes, or 20 more minutes. So, Roblox today and my experiences in the past. Yeah, okay, most people get nostalgic over like 2021 Roblox, 2022 Roblox, 2020-ish Roblox. Oh boy, you are missing out. You were missing out.
Geometry Dash.
Okay, so I joined in like 2018. Pretty sure I was the year. And it was a lot better back then. Okay. Ball knowledge, a very hungry Pikachu, and Pizza Factory Tycoon. I'm pretty sure that's the name. Elite references. If you know those, and you're Gen Alpha, like me, good on you. I think you might have hope. If not, you still have hope. But a lot of Gen Alphas today are just iPad kids. I'm a PC kid. Not that that's any better. It's basically the same thing, just a little more advanced. I was given an iPad as soon as I was born, though. I did have an iPad for a little bit. I loved it. It was fun. I played Roblox, but it wasn't something I'd like if I didn't have it. If it was taken away, I would be like, oh, okay, I'll go play with some Legos or something. Cause yeah, I do love Legos. I have spent a couple $100 on this cool Lego Titanic mini kind of looking thing I built. Okay. That was really complicated and did not make any sense. It was kind of like, I just built like a small little like steamship. Like kind of like Titanic, but like smaller. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I'm getting sidetracked. I got a sidetrack Sidetrack while on a sidetrack. Okay, man. Anyways, I'll continue about Gen Alpha for a little bit. Okay, I think Nebraska needs a pardon, though. Or at least where I'm at. None of the kids at my school are brain rotted. Like, it's kind of like Joe Bart said. Where it's like, we use brain rot unironically. Where it's kind of like, 6'7". Kind of like that. Not like, 6'7". 6'7". You're so funny, bro. It's not like serious. We're obviously joking. Because the thing that makes brain rot, it's overused. It's kind of funny at first, because like, when you saw Tung Tung Sahur for the first time, it's like, bro, what is that? And then, but you keep seeing it. It's like so copy-pasted. It is AI, but the effects, the meme fire explosion, and the funny AI voice, it was kind of funny. But it just kind of lost that ever since. It's just like, Tung 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 Sahur, and all like the remixes, all the songs, all the dumb stuff about it. It just got annoying really, really fast. And then there'd be kids that are just like obsessed with it. I gotta get my brain rots. And then, leads into another thing. Steal a brain rot. Sammy, screw you. Now, if you play Steal a Brain Rot, you are not a bad person, but you have bad taste. Okay, I'm kidding. But, if you play Steal a Brain Rot, I just don't find the appeal of it. It's a really big plant. Anyway. Yeah, I could kind of see it, but screaming and crying over losing your brain rots? Nah, man. That's not healthy. I don't see it. It's not even really worth it. Because your brain rots, they're just kind of... Nobody cares. Well, I guess a lot of people care, apparently. But, what does it matter? You'll just get a new one or steal a new one. And if you're so mad about it, then just stop playing the game. Because clearly you're so insecure about losing it. If you stop playing the game, you'll never lose it. Big brain. Don't play it. Yeah, that's mostly my thoughts on brain rot, Gen Alpha, some. If you're Gen Alpha and you're sitting on your iPad way too much, okay, no offense, by the way, but you should probably get off for a little bit and go do something like swim in your pool. Like, I like doing, like, swimming in my pool. I'm getting one put installed this year, I think. It won't be in time for summer, but we'll have it for next year. That's gonna be awesome. But you should go outside, play Legos, do something else for a little bit. Because what I do take breaks often during the day. Like, okay, I haven't, but that's because my pool hasn't, like, okay, I get an in-ground put in, but right now I have an above-ground. But we haven't really had time for that. We've been busy with stuff, and I've had my cousins over, and we're probably going to do that at some point. But, yeah. We're going to at some point, and it's going to be awesome. But, you get the point. You gotta get a gear ID. This one. Cheeseburger, please. Okay, I'm not gonna spam that because I know it gets annoying. But yeah, we have Blacksy Cola. Ooh. Starbucks latte. And then what would you eat for breakfast? Oh. Give me cheeseburger. Cheeseburger. Give me cheeseburger. No.
Geometry dash.
I did not mean to get myself a gun. Well, I got the American Starter Kit. Alcohol and a gun. Does this work? Okay, I can't shoot myself. Don't take it out of context. I'll play or thermodynamics. So, yeah, I'm still recording. I think the hotel's coming along good. Where was I? No, I'm not having a dementia thing again. I remember where I was. I was just kind of forgot for a second. So
Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. I think I can jump higher now. Anyway. Okay, Gen Alpha. Like 14-ish minutes left. I think this game's pretty fun. And I will come back for part 2 if you guys want. Well, I'm gonna do either way. But if you guys like this content, make sure to like and subscribe. We're almost done with the video, and if you stayed this long, you clearly enjoy this. Now, okay. Sorry, this is a shameless plug, but I need subscribers, man. My videos sometimes get a couple thousand views, and if everyone subscribed, I would already have almost 1,000 subscribers. Isn't that crazy? So please subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot, and it's free. If you're signed in. If you're not, anyway, I'm actually gonna scale this up so it's a little bit. Oh, I can't reach this. Oh. Okay. Yeah, the hotel's coming along good. Another topic I want to talk about. I want to be done with Gen Alpha for now. It's pretty controversial. I don't want to offend anyone, even though I've already said no offense. But you get the point. So, man. Okay, I'm switching my music again. What do you think in space? I switched my music once, and I'm like, I don't like this one either. I keep switching, and I get into this endless loop of trying to switch music. Then I like see it short, then I go like doom scroll for a while, and then yeah, it's been like an hour. So not healthy, but that's just kind of how I roll. Unfortunately. My goal is to get the downstairs done. I only have about 10 minutes left. The music's gonna time perfectly. So you know what? Let's get going. I want to put an elevator here. Well, I'm not gonna place it there because of the elevators. I don't need a window here. Again, elevator. I'll leave this color here because like distinguishes these two and it also just looks better. I can actually push this back one. Would that look good? Oh, nice. Well, what are you guys' thoughts on Gen Alpha? Do you think they have hope? Do you think brain rots consume them? Let me know. Move back to. It'll work for stairs and it'll work for an elevator if I can figure that out. Four minutes. I'm gonna be executed for not finishing. Talking about Joe Bart earlier, I would recommend him. He's a really nice YouTuber to watch. And good guy to put on in the background. Play some games, work on something. Yeah. Please, still watch me. Don't switch over to only him. No! Maybe I'm being a little dramatic. Nah, probably not. Before I branch out far, probably just gonna want to sounds like a thunder outside. I did get an alert on my... I don't know what it's called. It's just an alert thing. Alert! Alert! Albert, alert! I should set that to my ringtone or notification sound effect. Alert! Alert! Albert, alert! You know how he says that when he's talking about his merch. Then he says, oh, I have 1 minute. He says, alert, alert, Albert, alert. Gotta get outside. This is less than outside, but... Actually, I still have 3 minutes, never mind. I just have my timer set a little bit early so I get a little reminder, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta finish up. I don't usually need that much time, but I just stay on because, well, I'm finishing something. Which that it's kind of contradictory. Anyways. I just want to finish. Oh, I thought that plant was like a scary monster. For a second, I'm like, what the freak? I'm scared. Yeah, I do want to install some lights before I leave, so the first floor is like completely done, basically. Okay, it's timer 2 minutes. Still. There's no lights. House kit. Surely. There's lights. Right? We're gonna make a game without lights, right? Miscellaneous. Just nothing. It's just a bird. She said it's loud. The storm. So what am I? Window. Or no, lights. Wiring. Why is he using the wiring? Oh, this is way better. You gotta like click a button. Same with this. Oh, that's weird. One in each. This. .6. 50. .6. 50. And I better be a vibe though. Sitting in bed watching YouTube. I couldn't get the footage of this, but I lost power and my window got hit by so much hail I could not sleep for over 30 minutes at least. It was not relaxing at all. Hearing the thunder, the lightning, and the thunder. I guess I got the last Gen Alpha with hope. All the references I have. I may be Gen Alpha, so I have ball knowledge. You put a little light here in the corner. Okay, it's 11:30 now. Supposed to be off, or it's 11:31. I'm supposed to be off by 11:30. I'd be like a half an hour late. That would be good. I'm surprised any of you have stuck around this long. Because this is not very entertaining. You guys are really patient. And I bet you guys have hope too. Not to brag or grow my ego, but like me, you have hope. Okay, and for the haters saying, "Oh, you don't have hope either." Oh. Okay, I bet none of you guys are like that, but if some of you are, the haters, the evil sirs, all knowledge. I low-key didn't even realize I was flexing. Ah! Brother, I have 5 medals. 2 3D printed trophies from my STEAM teacher, and a plaque. Sometimes I need to stop talking. Need any more evidence? I think not. And again, that's not a flex on anyone, I'm just saying. It does grow my ego though. I do like flexing about it. Well, I guess maybe it is. Turn these down a little bit. It's nice and bright up in here. Okay, it's a little bit too bright. Oh, excuse me. A little bit too bright here. Elephant Hotel. I'm gonna put this back there. I'm gonna put it to 0.5. 0.6 is good. Yeah, it's 11:34. I really gotta go now. That's good progress on the first floor. Hotel. Save. Alright, this is perfect timing on the music. Okay, okay. I know I just saved it, but it's that thing. It's just like in Build Boat that I do sometimes. It's just like, I already saved it. Save it again. I already, you know I saved it. Save it again. It's just that paranoia thing. So, yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is probably gonna get like a day or so late, maybe, I don't know. I really hope this isn't quiet. I just realized my mic is kind of far from my face, or it was. Really hoping I don't have to boost the audio. That would be annoying. But yeah, that's it's a really freaking long outro. I should just make one of those like 2017. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.